How we doing, guys? Cracking a brand new case. Let's get it out, get it open, and get half of this broke. And get half of this opened up, and then we'll open the other half at 1 a.m. And then there's our weekend. No breaks for us tomorrow. We are going to go out and celebrate America. Hey, nice. So first one in gets to tell us what we're going to break. We're going to go left side. We're going to go right side. We're going to go top half. We're going to go bottom half. What are we going to do? Whoever is in and wants to claim it first. 10 o'clock straight up here in the great state of Missouri. You are on with Restlesscraft Breakers. Let's run down the list while we're waiting to see what goes on here. Kevin has the Diamondbacks, Tigers, and Marlins. Dante has the Braves and Indians. Chris has the Orioles. Sean has the Red Sox, Rockies, Blue Jays. Dan, the Cubs. Kyle, the Royals. Lance, the Astros. Brian, the Reds. Gary, the White Sox. Calvin, the Dodgers. Craig T, the Brewers and Rays. Jeff P, the Twins. Zach, the Mets. Amanda, Yankees, Phillies, Angels. Both of you guys overpaid on shipping. I will do my best to try to make sure that we remember that when we're shipping on Sunday to get that paid for. Nadia has the A's. Kevin, the Cardinals. Jonathan, the Mariners and Rangers. Roger, the Padres. Greg, the Pirates. Steve B has the Nationals. Who's in? What's up, Chris? Chris says he wants to do the top. I say we shall do the top. There's half. There's half. We'll move this aside. We'll make this the late break. As we have been doing with the breaks, because this is a new product, I always like to get as much of it as we can out there. And because, let's be honest, because tomorrow is America's Independence Day. Tomorrow's July 4th. I mean, we got to do something special for July 4th, right? So something extra we're going to do tonight. We're going to add a box of jumbo to the break. And if you are getting in the late break, we are going to add a box of jumbo to the late break as well for the fun of it. So we are going to guarantee at least one autograph, which is nice. Good to have one autograph guarantee. What's up, Cable Guy? And so if you're going to go, if you're buying into the break now, I mean later, I guess you already bought it now, then make sure you wait for an invoice. Invoices are important. I'm going to run down real quick who we are. We have some new people. I want everyone to know exactly what you can expect from Restlesscraft Breakers. Number one, fast shipping. We have a 2 business day shipping guarantee. Oh, where's my top camera? Is my top camera not there? How weird. Let's turn it off and turn it back on. There we go. Thank goodness. We have a 2 business day shipping guarantee that we have never, ever missed. Everything that we're breaking Thursday and Friday. Normally Saturday would be a part of it, but since it's July 4th tomorrow, we are not going to have any breaks because we are going to be off on a boat somewhere watching fireworks and enjoying America. So today and tomorrow we'll ship, we'll bag it all up Sunday. We'll have it down at the post office on Monday. I believe fast shipping is an important part of this. Secure shipping is an important part of this, and we like to make sure it's fast, it is secure. I want you to have your cards. Number 2, all card ship. Never question with us whether or not all card ship, because they always do in every single break that we do. You paid for all the cards. When you bought into the break, you get all of the cards. We offer weekend rollover shipping, just what I was talking about. Thursday, Friday, Saturday is considered our weekend, though this will change. We're going to do an every other day shipping thing. We're going to start shipping on Wednesday, Friday, Sunday. But this is part of what I talked about. If you bought into the break yesterday, you'll notice that you got updated shipping today. If you buy in now and you're going to buy in at the 1 a.m. break, wait for an invoice. Wait for an invoice so I can make sure that the shipping is correct. I don't want you to overpay on shipping, so wait for an invoice. We'll make sure you're there. Number 3 for eBay, we always break the same day. Just something I always like to do. I hated waiting for breaks. I don't want anyone else to wait for breaks, so we break it. Number 4, the thing that is the most important for us is building that sense of community. We have a very active Facebook group. We are now doing 2 cases a day in breaks in Facebook. Today and yesterday we did, yesterday we did hobby and a case of hobby and Topps Finest. Today we did Jumbo and Finest. But everything, baseball product, we are a baseball-only breaker, so if it's baseball, we're going to have it. We'd love to have you in our Facebook group. We are very active. Pricing is very good in the Facebook group. These guys can tell you who are a part of it. Love to have you. The link is in the item description. Last thing is family-friendly chat. So we ask that you please keep it clean. Please keep it clean. I can't speak. Please keep it clean. Number 4 is the best. We do have a great Facebook group. Where do you want to start or end? Let's end with the jumbo box. Let's end with the jumbo box. So we're just going to dig right in. I hope my wife makes it home in time from work. She's supposed to be home at 11-ish. Because the break starts ending at 11. And there's no way we're going to be done in an hour. And so, I'm counting on her to get home so she can take care of eBay for me. But, in case she doesn't, invoices might be, they'll never be late, because, I mean, we'll be done within 2 hours. But they'll be maybe a little more delayed than I want them to be. So, hope everyone is having a good night tonight. I am tired, but I am eager. I am eager to open more of this product. So, we're going to 10 o'clock break. And then a 1 a.m. break, and then done for the weekend. Then I got to run upstairs and start cooking. I'm going to move this camera a little bit. I'm not sure I like the angle. I would flip these all over. There's Pete. There's Joe Morgan for the Reds. But you know what? There's so many to get through. We're just going to leave them. If they're standing on their head, they are standing on their head. We will still show every card. We'll stop with anything that's an insert. Of course, any hits will be taken out. You're also going to see that I move my Giants to the left as we're going through this. Ozzie for the Braves. That is because I started breaking to get more San Francisco Giants cards, and I continue to keep them in every single break that I do. Warriors of the Diamond, Hank Aaron. Well, here's one right here. Kane Wong for the Giants. And so while I know that a certain segment of the population is never going to probably buy into my breaks because of that, I just can't give them up. I have tried. It never works out well for me. And so I won't be. Gold. Brian Goodwin out of 2020 for the Angels. Tim Anderson, 35th. Tim Anderson. So what's everybody got going on tonight? Anything fun? We just hanging out? Laddie, 2030. Mike Trout, Topps now. Yankees, team of the decade. We should get, I mean, in a case, 8's probably the average for Lou Bob. Always a chance that we're going to get a clear. You know? What's up, Lance? How's it going? Having a gold Choi for the Rays. It would be nice to get a clear. I would like that. We are ahead of the curve for Miguel Sano for the Twins. For the camos, which is nice. We pulled another one today. That's awesome. Gleyber Torres. Home run challenge. We had a... What did we pull today? What did we pull today? What's up, Dante? Good to have you hanging out. We, what did we pull today? Oh, Joey Votto. We pulled a Joey Votto patch auto out of 5. Warriors of the Diamond, Warren Spahn. So that was nice. Yeah, Votto patch auto out of 5. We had a really good finest break. We had a superfractor in the finest break of Gleyber Torres. Agent 210. It continues to be a bust for what people? For what people? You know, I'm not sure that I just don't want to hear it. So now I don't have to. Yeah, I don't want to hear it. I'm tired of listening to the whining about it. No offense. Barrett, Nationals, Rainbow Foil, Tatis 2030. I mean, the thing is, guys, whatever. Enough, you know. That is a good thing. How's it going, George? I mean, honestly, enough with the crying about the product. Garrett Cole tops now for the Yankees. Austin Riley for the Braves. The thing is, again, if you guys cannot see the forest for the trees, that's your fault. Okay? Look around you. You are not going to know whether or not this product was a solid product until after we've had baseball to see what rookies are out there doing anything. What's up, Scott? I'm just tired of hearing that. I'm just tired of hearing the crybaby stuff. I mean, if people can't understand it, you know, that's fine. I get it. But don't come on the feed and tell me nonsense. It's not true. Chipper Jones for the Braves. I mean, it's just simply not true. And just foolish. Again, I would say probably a brand new collector. Miguel Sano for the Twins out of 2020 who doesn't understand flagship. You know, but that's fine. Go peddle that nonsense somewhere else. Carl Yastrzemski. Ugh. Well, the thing is, though, we don't know anything about any of the rookies yet, and that's why you cannot sit around and say you can't sit around and say that the product is a bust when you haven't even seen any of the players, any of the rookies play. Again, had we had a first half of the season, would Lou Bob probably be as expensive as he is? No, because there would be other players in there. Lindor, 2030. This is called speculation. It's called chasing rookies. I mean, it's called a lot of things. What it is not it is not a bust. How can a product be a bust when we haven't even seen any of the rookies play? You know? Mike Trout. I mean, the thing is, you know, that's why they're rookie cards. Rookie cards. And all these people who are all this and all, I mean, come on, give me a break. Give me a break. Just don't buy in and just go keep your attitude to yourself. Danny Mendick. Will there be rookies that come out of this who are excellent? Absolutely there will be. Absolutely there will be. Yes, absolutely there will be. There are too many for there not to be. And it is skewed right now, and, you know, whatever. Dwight Gooden. That's one less person I have to worry about coming on the feed whining about things. Lucas Giolito for the White Sox when there's nothing to complain about. Noah Syndergaard for the Mets. You know, whatever. I mean, I'm not stressed about haters. Just so it's so silly to listen to people say that. It's just it's so silly to hear their nonsense because it's such an uninformed opinion. You know, it's such an uninformed opinion. You know, whatever. Mendick. Hey, Mercio Dubon. I'm going to move these real quick. I'll be right back. I don't. Fortunately, Adam, how you doing? But every once in a while, some just bozo just shows up and wants to, you know, wants to give me nonsense. I mean, it doesn't hurt the break because I think the people who buy into this understand. I mean, you understand what is going on with this. I mean, I'll say it again. If you're purple. This is not the product for you. I get it. I mean, we just opened Finest. We hit a superfractor in Finest today of Gleyber Torres. You know, Chris Bryant out of 25. 2 days in a row now we've hit Yordan Alvarez. We hit 2 Aquino autos today. Go chase that. Go chase that. It's just so silly and uninformed, you know? That's the part that frustrates me, is silly and uninformed. Yeah, you remember that, Garrick? We used to get trolls quite a bit at the beginning. You know? Goofy people, but, you know? That is true, Adam. I don't know. So I'll just block them from now on. I am trying to not block people. I'm trying to be more understanding because we had to have that other guy that came on today and said effectively the same thing. But you know what? Enough. Gavin Lux, 2030. Go find some group where they hate Top Series 2 or they hate the flagship product and go complain at them. Rendon, Tops Now, Wilson Contreras. We are not that group. Boston Red Sox, blue. You know, I don't know. They do run in cycles, though. And I do apologize, you guys. I should be more patient with that kind of foolishness. I'm not. Decade's best, Frank Robinson for the Reds. I try to be, but I'm just not. I just admit it up front. Dexter Fowler, gold out of 2020. Marcus Simeon, 35th for the A's. Thank you, Adam. I appreciate that. That's very nice of you to say. We try to have fun. I mean, that's part of the thing, right? If we can't have fun while we're breaking, if we can't have fun while we're opening packs of cards, something got to be wrong. Something got to be wrong. So we'll just do our best to have fun. But you know what we need today better than we had yesterday are autos. Yesterday we opened, well, the last 2 days we opened an entire case of hobby and did not have one auto out of the actual case itself. I've never had that happen before. So if it wasn't for the fact that we added the box like we're adding today, there wouldn't have been an auto the last 2 days, and that would have sucked. I don't bash on the Dodgers. I'm a Giants fan. It's a moral obligation for me to say bad things about the Dodgers. One of my favorite pitchers is Clayton Kershaw. I fully admit that. Ryu for the Blue Jays, rainbow foil. Gold, Chad Wallach. So I make fun of the Dodgers just because of my moral obligation as a Giants fan. And DodgersSuck.com, they pay me to say bad things about the Dodgers. So I get $20 and a free Mountain Dew Code Zero. So I do what I have to do. Joey Votto, Texas Rangers. I'm a complete sellout. I don't care. Yeah, I am required. I mean, again, when a website pays you to say bad things about the Dodgers, you got to do it. You got to do it. You got to do it. And we're on the hunt for, Disco McCutcheon. Disco McCutcheon. Who's on the decline? Disco McCutcheon. It would be fun to do, wouldn't it? He is on the decline, but I still like Clayton Kershaw. I think he's, in addition to being a fantastic pitcher, I think he's a good guy. And that's enough for me. You know what I'm saying? I would be, Scott. You're right. You're right. I don't even know if there is a DodgersSuck.com. It'd be funny if there was. Maybe I should start it. It would be fun. Again, if I was a Cardinal fan, I'd be bashing on the Cubs. If I was a Yankees fan, I'd be bashing on the Red Sox. You know. If I was a Rockies fan, well, I probably wouldn't admit it, but, Alex Bregman, 2030. How about some gold? Drew Steckenrider. DodgersSuck.com.
It's just this half.
Oh, what half? This right here, yeah. That right there. And then 1AM's the other one. I would not throw my cards in the trash can if I was an Astros fan. I would proudly say we still retain the 2017 World Series title. Bite me. That's what I would say. Yeah, why would I want to be a Yankees fan? That's the question. Josh Hader. Pulled him earlier, too. Hader auto out of 50. That was nice. I don't hate the Yankees. I'm just not a big fan of the Yankees, Adam Ottavino, rainbow foil, and Franco black out of 69. Yeah, I don't dislike the A's either. I'm just a Giants fan, I actually am hoping the A's win another World Series. 28 out of 69. Could be this year. I don't know. The thing that part of this that aggravates me, Aaron Judge for the Yankees is, it doesn't matter. Somebody was shredding the Astros team card. Must have been a Dodgers fan or a who else did they beat? Who they beat in well, they only beat the Dodgers, right? That's it. Right? Auto. Dang it. No auto. We had 4 autos in our hobby case. Odorizzi. Acuna. Warriors of the Diamond, Mike Schmidt. Think Mike Schmidt did steroids? I don't know. Uh-oh, here we go. Is this one? Oh, darn it. I pulled it too far. Is this a good Mookie, though? Dang it. There's a Mookie Betts SSSP. That would be awesome to hit. That really is a cool-looking card. It's always a Dodgers fan crying about something. We have the best team in baseball, and we can't win the World Series. I got to stop making fun of Dodgers. The Dodger fans are too easy of a mark. Hideki Matsui for the Yankees. They're too easy. I'll work on that. But the thing is, it's a couple of the people on our Facebook group that are just so fun to, you know. I just have some fun. I'm knocking over my Giants cards. Hold on, guys. Easy, boys. No going down. It's got to be smarter and put those suckers away in between every break. I guess if I were on the losing end of the Astros in 17, I'd probably be upset too. I guess. I don't know for sure. Because I wasn't. My team was not. Anyone have any big plans for tomorrow? I've been asking that all day long. Doesn't look like anyone has any big plans. At the end of the day, where the World Series is concerned, you know, it being first runner-up doesn't mean nothing. Doesn't mean nothing. And that's the thing where the World Series is concerned. Win or don't win. I don't care if you... We made it to the World Series 50 years in a row. But yeah, but you haven't won it one time. You haven't won it one time. So what does your 50 years in a row get you? I mean, you get to say you made it 50 years in a row, but, you know, win one. At least be the Cubs and trip and fall onto a World Series crown. I mean, good grief. Gavin Lux, 2030 Detroit Tigers, you know? Because I still don't think the Cubs won it. I think the Indians lost it. Big difference. Chris Bryant. Is there anything you can go do, Chris? Now I'm glad my wife and I didn't take our 10-day trip to Florida. It would have been not good. Hideki Matsui. You know? I will say again, and I've said this before, I'm going to stand by it 100%. I think if the Dodgers were going to win a World Series, it would be this year. I believe that. My 2 picks before this started, gold, Rhys Hoskins. National League was the Dodgers. American League was Tampa Bay Rays, and I'm sticking with it. Dodgers and Rays. I would love to believe my Giants will be competitive. I don't think they will be. Yeah, we would have been stuck there for a month. We'd have had to break there. Probably could have got my product there pretty easy, though. Don't look too hard. Blue Bob. And if it is in fact the Dodgers and the Rays in the World Series, I'm gonna say Rays in 6. You know, having the Atlantic in the background is not a bad thing. We'll get there eventually anyway. My wife is bound and determined to move somewhere warmer for all of her plants. You know what I think, Max? And how's it going? Garrett Stubbs. Philip Irvin. I believe that Joey Bart will be playing with the Giants this year. I believe that because I think he's playing well enough to do that. Hold on one sec, guys. Looks like I had a white circle of death for a minute. I'm just waiting for it to make sure it goes away. Let's see. What did Garrick say? Watch those kids down in Atlanta. A bunch of talent. Yeah, they are talented. They are talented. Andrew Benintendi. It's been a nice quick year for the team to rebuild in. Yeah. I think they do. I think the Rays are a very good team. I think the Rays are a very good team. Paul Goldschmidt, home run challenge. And they have excellent pitching. And as a team proved in 2010, pitching carries you to the World Series. Ooh, good call, Scott. Yeah, maybe we will instead of watching the World Series. We'll have extra. I hate the Dodgers breaks. Probably get a lot of people to buy into those. But everybody would want the Giants. You know. I really do think you're going to see Joey Bart this year. The only reason I think you wouldn't see Bart this year is if the Giants, I don't know, you know, if they sucked really bad, but that which would mean they wouldn't. But I think Joey Bart has proven that he can play in the majors already. Especially if the Giants are semi-competitive, that might be a reason for them to bring Bart up early. Alex Brakeman. I mean, Dubon's already here. He's going to already play. The prospect load, you know, Sonny Gray. Heliot Ramos might get in first because yeah, that's right. That's why people join the group and then quit right away when they find out that they can't have the Giants. I had one of those do that yesterday. Joined the group and he's like, what about the Giants? I keep them. He was out. That is the only reason not to. But you know what? If you have somebody who's worthwhile, just pay the guy and let's get it going. Let's get it going. Carl Yastrzemski. How long do you want to suck? Let's just get it going. And I get the service time thing, but I think if you're Major League ready, you're Major League ready. Treat the guys well, they'll stay with you. Manny Pena for the Brewers. gold Andrelton Simmons. You know, and the Giants as an organization, I think up until they let go of Madison Bumgarner, did a good job of that, Tom Glavine. I think they both will do well. I think they both will do well. The Giants have a lot of good prospects. They have a lot of good prospects. I would say that I own many Barts. Now I own more Lucianos because, you know, I pulled two green. I pulled a green and a green wave in our last two Bowman retail breaks, which is cool. I think we got an auto. I also think that Seth Corey, who is I think the number 99 prospect in baseball, the top Giants left-hander, is going to be a good player, good pitcher. I don't think the Giants are too far away from being competitive again. I won't, you know, be silly and say, well, they're going to win the World Series because I have to see him get there. But they got the kid they drafted this year. Looks like he's going to be a stud too. I'm going to be going long on him. Harmon Killebrew. You know, the Padres didn't do it. That is a good problem to have. Killebrew is a 16. Look at that. Minnesota Twins. Sweet. Harmon Killebrew, SSP. I like it. Harmon Killebrew, SSP. Very nice. I'll tell my story again. I interviewed Harmon Killebrew in 1998 or 1999. And what a fantastic guy. Very nice. Very kind. He just, you know. Ooh, that would have been a nice auto. Really good conversation. Is that a red auto? It is. David Fletcher. Nice. Red auto for the Angels. I am never, ever going to complain about a red auto. Ever. David Fletcher, 15 out of 25. St. Louis Cardinals. No complaints about a red auto. That is sweet. I like it. I have picked up, who have I been buying a lot of? I buy a lot of Seth Corey lately. I always buy Bart. I don't own as many Lucianos as you would think. But I do have several good ones. Who has the Angels? Angels belong to Amanda. I own I've been buying Seth Corey. I'm done buying Logan Wyatt because I bought, oh my lord, a ton of Logan Wyatt. Look at that. Are you kidding me? Well, no silver pack there. It's a good thing we're doing an extra box, right? That's part of the reason why we're doing the extra box. Just in case that nonsense happens. And Sean Jelly. I think Jelly's going to be a good player. Yeah, both those guys I think are going to be decent players for the Padres. Cameron Cannon, I've got several of his, and you know, I think Kane Wong has a chance to be a good player. I think Dubon's going to be an excellent player for the Giants. I think Davis is a wild card, but he has a chance. He has a chance to be a good player. The Giants have really are pretty stocked right now, Javier. They're out of a lot of their contracts after this year. David Price, Ricky Henderson. I like Tyler Fitzgerald. I own. I've been buying him up, non-auto in Bowman. What was he in? Bowman, White Sox team out of 299. Bowman draft. Was he in draft? And then I have several of his autos from retail, Bowman retail. The outlook for the Giants, I think, is excellent. And they are an organization who knows how to win when they get there. So they suck right now, though. Let's just be honest about it. To me, a good year this year would be 25 wins. Tyler Chatwood, Chad Green. But, you know, it is what it is. I think in a couple more years, they're going to shed a lot of contracts, like I said, after this year. Probably won't see Crawford back. Probably won't see Brandon Belt back. I think they're both up this year. I think Buster Posey is next year. And then they got a lot of young guys, so they could be going young. I don't know how long they have, what's his name at third, but I think he's another couple of years. But I like him too, Longoria. I think he's a good player. But I still do believe, and I was watching the MLB Network earlier, and they were talking about it, and I believe the same thing. I really do think it's so wide open this year that it could be, you know, I think you got to be around 20 games in, you got to be around 500 at least. But I think you can streak from there. And I think you have the time. The what's interesting about this year, I think, will be for those teams who are traditional hot starters, or those players who are traditional hot starters. And sustaining that for 60 games shouldn't be too difficult for a lot of these guys. So it really is going to be interesting. Really is going to be interesting. And the thing is, teams peak at the right time, and that can be all you need to get through. The Cardinals in 2011, am I thinking of the right year? They won 86 games, but they peaked at the right time, and they just carried that momentum straight through. I think it was 2011. And I think that's what it's going to be this year. I think it's going to be some team who they hit the playoffs with some momentum, and they just keep going. Barry Larkin. And I think that could be, you know, honestly there might be 20 teams who could do that. Jordan. All right, we'll put Jordan in there. You know, so we'll see. It'll be fun. I'm gonna hate it every step of the way. I'm gonna be a grumpy old guy about traditional baseball because I am a baseball traditionalist. But this is such a non-traditional year. Whatever. You know what I'm saying? Whatever happens. Let's just roll with it. The season will always have an asterisk by it. Unless, of course, the Giants win the World Series, which I don't think there should be an asterisk if they win. It does make every game super important, which I think makes it much more fun. It is going to be a much more competitive year. Whatever happens, it'll be fun. Mookie Betts. It'll be fun because we will have baseball. And having baseball is important. And it gives teams in the next year. Oh, man. I think Topps Update is going to be huge. Huge. But I also think you're going to see this product, I do believe, get bolstered by, I mean, the rookie crop in this thing is huge. You only have to have 2 or 3, right? You have 1 rookie in Lubob, right? How many did we have in Series 1? We had 4, right? How many did we have last year? We had 3. How many did we have the year before that were the big boys? Ugh, Jerks and Profar. So you only have to have a couple guys pay off. A couple guys just catch fire, you know? I've never been to, as many times we've been to San Francisco, I've never been to Alcatraz. Jerks and Profar, 22 out of 50. So I think we're going to find a couple of rookies out of this product. And people are going to say, ooh. There is no mid-season. You're going to invest in them after 30 games? It's now or never. Worried about him hitting that curveball, huh? Yeah, mid-season's gone. Boo. Uh-oh. Reggie. Reggie is a 15 for the Oakland A's. There's no scandal. Come on with the scandal. There's no scandal. My lord. Reggie. They picked the right coach to chill him out and just let it be. And this is the right thing to happen at the right time. Shohei Ohtani black out of 199. Ooh, it's got a bad corner though. People are not going to be throwing at each other like they normally would. There's not going to be brawls like there normally would. This is the right thing for this. Maybe next year might be ugly. Next year might be ugly. I just don't think. I think it's, I think it's worthwhile. Lance, I don't know what a piff is, but it's probably not a nice thing to call somebody else. I'm just thinking out loud. I feel like I wouldn't want to be called a piff. Might hurt my feelings a little bit. Mike Trout. Yeah, I'm not. Even if you could cuss, just because someone doesn't like what you like. I'm not all that convinced about Aquino. You lived in Rolla? Where do you live now? I have not lived in Rolla. I lived in California. No hit. Boo. I live in Houston now. Nice. Trent Grisham. Ah, geez. Again, what's going on here? I only invest in giants. I don't know if you guys know that. And by invest, I mean break and keep the giants. Do you go to San Francisco regularly? That's cool. Jeff McNeil. Cody Bellinger. Jordan and Alfonso. Chris Bryant. Gold. Jose Ramirez, gold. The Rocket. Yes, there are some excellent restaurants in Chinatown. Excellent restaurants in Chinatown. Go down to the Mission District and have some California-style burritos. Those are also awesome. I do enjoy San Francisco. Whenever we go to, we just eat our way through Chinatown. So we hit a 16. That's nice. Will we? The question of the day is, you know, I've never been to Oakland. I have never been to Oakland. I have never had a desire to go. The question of the day is, will we hit a clear? Will we hit a clear? Eddie Murray. Baltimore Orioles. Mark, you're so negative. Why are you so negative, Mark Garrison? Can't you be positive? Even if you don't believe we are, couldn't you put something like, that would be awesome, and then like secretly harbor your ill intent on the break? I mean, come on. All you gotta say is, you know. Okay, George, you're on. If the clear is San Francisco, what will happen? Hey, look at that, Blake Smell. Blake Smell. That is the second time today I said Blake Smell. Come on, that's funny. Blake Snell out of 50. Patch Auto. Come on. Good stuff there. Blake Smell. Patch Auto. Lance, Mark is just angry. He has anger issues. I tried to hug him, but he won't let me hug him. Blake Smell out of 50 for the Tampa Bay Rays. That is funny. If the clear is for the Giants, what will happen is I will put it in a sleeve and a top loader, put it in my stack, and say something along the lines of "in your face," and then move on. Maybe without the "in your face" part. That would probably be mean. But that's what will happen. Because, you know, not putting the Giants in the break cost me money, and so therefore, since I'm taking the risk, and I should be able to also get the reward. But saying in your face might be a little mean, so I won't say that. Well, I guess it depends. You know, there aren't in the break right now any particularly toxic Dodger fans, so you know. And Lance is talking about California, which makes me happy. Talking about the Bay Area, so you know. I do that all the time anyway. I do that all the time anyway. So you're saying you like me to be obnoxious? Okay. Pedro Martinez blue. I'll do the, hey, did you guys see what I get hit? Hey, what did you see? Like I did to Mandy earlier. Is Napa bad? Is Napa bad? We used to go, you know, we spent a lot of time down in Jake Odorizzi out of 2020. Oh my goodness, Santa Cruz, and I like Monterey. I like those areas even more. There's something awesome about being in Monterey late at night, and they have the sea lions everywhere, and there's just a fog over the, you can't even see where the beach stops and the water starts. You can just hear it, you know. And then you got sea lions. You'll have sea lions left and right. There's something about Monterey. It's just very, very, it's just a lot of fun. I love Monterey. They have a couple of really nice hotels there. We stayed at one last time we were there. That was just, we just had a lot of fun. I like the aquarium too, but man, is it expensive. After you look at the fish, you should be able to eat a few for what they charge. You know what I'm saying? Oh, did you? That's cool. Corey Seager. Juan Soto tops now. Lamont Wade Jr. Gold. Lamont Wade Jr. Gold. Is Trout going to play this year? I think, in my opinion, that Mike Trout will end up playing this year. Why? Because I think Mike Trout does, in fact, care about the game. Bryce Harper. I think he cares about his fans and what people think. And I think ultimately that will help him make up his mind to play this year. And he will play with a vengeance. And he will be the American League MVP. All right, we're not going to last box Mojo because we have a last box right there to Mojo. In case you showed up late, we have added a box of Jumbo to the break because I am such a nice guy. I am such. You know what? Just ask me. I'll tell you how nice I am. Just ask me. Don't ask Scott. He won't tell you the truth. Oh, we got maybe an auto. If it's clear, we have an auto. Look at that. Can you guys see that? We have an auto, and it belongs to Yamaguchi. Toronto Blue Jays. And he is out of 99. Wow, that's pretty cool. That one's pretty cool. Shun, is that how you say his first name? Or Shun Yamaguchi? All of the Asian players, we have been hitting their autos like crazy in this. So nice. We did wind up with an auto out of the silver pack. That makes up for the fact that we were missing a silver pack. A little bit. Yes, Scott, you're right about that. That sucks a lot. That sucks a lot. Who is that? He's a pitcher for the Blue Jays. What do you mean, who is that? Didn't you see the card? It said pitcher for the Blue Jays. Man. Mark G's. If you want more details, you got to go talk to the, or go look it up on the the Blue Jays website. Barucki Rainbow Foil. Juan Soto. Oh my lord! I put a pork shoulder in the oven because I'm going to use it to make my world famous baked beans, and it smells good. Oh, I think I'm going to make some adobo as well. Filipino pork adobo and honor my people. Ozzy Albies. Blue. On the 4th of July with some adobo. I love me some adobo. Bruce Sutter. Bruce Sutter was one of my favorite autographs we've hit so far this year because you don't see him a lot. And he was out of 25. Bruce Sutter out of 25. It's pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. Jeez, Mark. Though, I don't know. We'll have to see how much of the pork I use in the beans first. You know what? I would take it. I think it'd be fun. Smell-o-vision. But then you'd know when certain people showed up. Because you'd be, oh, dude. I guess, insert smelly person's name here showed up. Though we celebrate America every day, there's only one official day to celebrate America, and so I am going to enjoy it. Martin Perez. Or is it Martin Perez? Either way. Actually, bacon will go in the beans with the bacon grease. As will crushed pineapple and a myriad of seasonings. I made one. I was doing an experimental one, and I made one. I would have to. I know that would be bad for me, right? That would be bad for me. I wouldn't be able to roll out of bed in my pajama like today. I mean, literally, I'm wearing my pajamas. Honestly, I rolled out of bed today about 15 minutes before the first reminder for the Facebook listing. I combed my hair, and I was off. I made one at Thanksgiving the year before last that I actually used cranberry sauce in, and that was amazing. Ooh, is that a red? Oh, is that a trout? The family enjoys them a lot. Half the time I use beef and half the time I use pork. I've decided on pork this year, but when I use beef, I use ribeye. Look at that, Strasbourg and Strasbourg, nice. Because I like the fat content of a decent ribeye. I used to make them more often, but, Well, that's part of rolling into the bathroom when you get up in the morning, Lance. I guess I should have clarified that. You get up in the morning and you do your bathroom stuff, and then you're ready to go. Put on a shirt. Put on deodorant. Smell your armpits. You know, that kind of thing. Martine Maldonado. Out of 2020. See whether or not you need a shower or you can go downstairs. Luis Severino. Our basement's way colder too, so I usually put on some kind of socks. Will there be an autograph in our last stack of hobby for this break? In this stack? No, we got one out of the silver packs. I mean in this last stack. Oops. We got another Lubob though. A redemption would be nice. Is it an auto? Dang it. Unless it's a patch auto. Again. But we'll have an auto. We should have an auto in the jumbo unless something goes horribly wrong. Lubob. Unless something goes horribly wrong. Well, I was told that it needs to be a Bo Jackson, so that's what I'm shooting for, but it didn't happen. Lubob. Edwin Rios. Another rookie that I think will be a good player. Edwin Rios. The Rocket, that would be a nice one. Yadier Molina is our last patch. So pretty good, pretty good. I have no complaints about the autos in the hobby. I have none whatsoever. I'm happy. We got a red auto. We got a patch auto. We got an auto out of the silver pack. I'd say that's pretty successful. Now let's see what comes out of the jumbo. Again, for anybody before you ask, we're just adding the jumbo because we can. Because it's fun to give back. And in some parts of the country, it is now the 4th of July. So happy 4th of July. Happy America Day. And let's enjoy some extra product on America Day. And we will enjoy some extra product on America Day in the late break as well, if you decide you want to get into that. If you don't, and you just want to come hang out. Oh, I'm sorry, Last Box Mojo. I apologize, guys. I killed everyone's mojo. Please, mojo away and forgive me for being so... The word I want to use is crass, but, you know... have you bought anything in the Facebook group, George? In the last couple days? Buster Posey. If you haven't had anything in the Facebook group in the last today or yesterday, then you can just pay it. If you have had one, if you guys are watching this break and you bought in, wait. We haven't started sending invoices out yet, but I promise you before the end of the hour, they will all be out. My wife should be home anytime. Or if I finish before she gets home, then I will start taking care of invoices. So please don't pay yet if you've already bought in yesterday or today, or you're in the Facebook group and you bought in the Facebook group, because some guys are getting freebies because of the Facebook group. Kettle Mart. So if there's none other, George, you can go ahead and pay then. Let's see. I think Rios has a chance to be a decent player. I think that's a good one. Tops is banking on, who are they banking on? Ravello from the Cardinals. Edwin Rios is another rookie. Who's the guy from the Twins? A pitcher from the Twins that has one. Colton Wong gold. Bo Jackson. It just needs to be signed. It just needs to be signed. Wilson Contreras. So no breaks tomorrow. No breaks tomorrow on Facebook. No breaks on eBay. We will be shipping Sunday. Cody Bellinger, Cole Tucker. And then back again on Monday on eBay. Yeah, it's on eBay, Scott. So if you want to buy into eBay, it's ending right now. Between 11 and 12, it will be ending. So, between now and the end of the hour. And then we will break it at 1 a.m. Central Standard Time. So today we didn't need the extra box. So the extra box is just all bonus fun stuff, right? Be nice to hit some Lou Bob color. I'd love that. Be nice to hit what somebody mentioned. Oh, Juan Marichal autograph. What? I got a Giants autograph out of 25 in the free box. Oh, look at that. Juan Marichal. Oh, that is nice. You want to see my Giant stack? Okay, this is from today. So the free box pays off for the Giants. This is from the breaks today. That's my stack from today. It did happen in another break. At least it's a free box, right? At least it's a free box. So it's not like it was part of the break originally. We added it on. So, not that I was going to have any guilt anyway. But I did get Dubon earlier. There have been 2 Giants autos that have come out of this case. Because if the first box that we opened with this, there was also a Giants auto in the free box. So there have been 2 Giants autos. Thank you, Strimsky. So that's nice. Juan Marichal out of 25. Well, that makes my night. I mean, Dubon is great. I love Dubon. But you can't have enough Marichal. Matter of fact, this year though, he's been in several products. I've picked up probably 6 of his autographs through different breaks and things like that. All right, will we hit Disco McCutcheon? Ugh, Sheldon Neese. Well, again, another decent rookie. So my question for the second half of the hobby case is, will we hit a clear? Mark Garrison says no, very angrily. I say there's always a chance. He's a 15. He is a 15. New York Giants, Cano, Bo Bichette. And like I said, we're adding a box to that one as well. So if the break goes for, $5 or $500, either way, the box is going in. Some Lou Bob color would be awesome. Max Kepler, Minnesota Twins. And then after Max Kepler is black, Ryan Sandberg. So this is out of 299 for Rhino. Brandon Lau, gold. That's Mark's favorite word today is no. Got some kind of a patch in here. Looks like it's one of the. The patch. That's what it looks like. Is the patch. That's what I'm trying to say. The brain and the mouth aren't working, guys. It's getting late. Somebody needs to be at the late break to help me through it. Colorado Rockies. Ooh, that's a cool one. First time we pulled a Rocky out of this for these, I believe. Nolan Arenado for the Colorado Rockies. We got to hit that McCutcheon. Do you need me to send you an invoice real quick? Let me do that real fast. Hang on. Don't go anywhere. There you go. Sent you an invoice. Blackman, there you go. We're doing another one late. We're doing another one late, Lance. Another jumbo box late. There you go, Chris. You have your invoice. You have been invoiced. We've hit more than one of those. Juan Marichal. All right, guys, last pack. Last pack. We still haven't hit Disco McCutcheon. 2 of the SSPs, 2 of the 16s, none of the 15s. We've got to hit. When we hit them, we've got to start hitting those things like over and over again and over again. We've had 3. We've hit 3 of Lubob SPs. And we can't hit Disco McCutcheon. I don't know why. Disco McCutcheon does not love us. He's probably upset with the Giants. Jeez, these crappy things. All right, let's count the Lubobs down. Man, a lot of Lubobs in this one. Good grief. So 2 of the 2030s, 1 of the Tops Now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 base. That's not bad. Let's go with the these are the other things I put. There's a Jordan, but these are all blacks. Those are in the sleeve. Let's go with the non-auto items. Kilobruza 16. Mendick, okay. Game used memorabilia, Noah Syndergaard for the Mets and Shohei out of 199. For the Major League Materials, Cabrera for the Tigers, Yachty for the Cardinals, and Max Kepler for the Twins. We had 1 of the jumbo patch, and that is Charlie Blackmon for the Rockies. Out of the silver packs, Hilliard for the Rockies out of 75. Color stuff, 2 blacks, Franco out of 69, green out of 69, and then 1 blue, Jerkson Profar for the Padres out of 50. SPs, Mendick for the White Sox, Mookie Betts for the Dodgers, Reggie for the A's, Eddie Murray for the Orioles, a second Dodger in Rios, and Nice for the A's. Those are all 115s. We had 116, so this is an SSP of Harmon Killebrew. That's a nice one, good for the Twins. And we had a total of 4 autos. One of them was for the Giants. It was Juan Marichal, and he is out of 25, so that goes in my collection. Out of the silver packs, Yamaguchi for the Blue Jays, and he is out of 99. We had, for the Tampa Bay Rays, Blake Snell out of 50, patch auto. And then David Fletcher, 15 out of 25 for the Los Angeles Angels. There you go, guys. That break is down. We're going to start wrapping up the second break, getting everything ready to go, and we'll be back in an hour and 40 minutes for that one. So if you're not coming back, happy 4th of July. I hope you guys have a great day celebrating America. Thank you very much for buying into our breaks. We'll be bagging on and shipping on Sunday. You bet, Steve. Have a great holiday as well. You guys all have a fantastic rest of your night. Thank you for buying in with Restlesscraft Breakers. We'll be back next week doing Jumbo next week. So we'll talk to you then.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool, huh? Is that like numbered to anything?
Out of 25.
Ooh.